moving on. Gino and Nathan backstage in the confrontation before their street fight. I think we saw something like this coming. I didn't think it was going to go to the extent that we saw. Obviously, there was a confrontation and he beat down backstage from Gino to Nathan, and then it carried over into tonight's what ended up being the main event. Wasn't supposed to be, but was Nathan Estrada versus Gino Rivera in a street fight to settle their differences.
And everything but the kitchen sink street fight, because Gino brought his luggage out with him, which was surprising. I mean, this had everything.
There was an attempted murder involved too.
You know, we'll get there. We'll get there. I was actually watching with Mrs. Coastal, and I went, how do I explain this without attempted murder? But we'll get to that point. There was kendo sticks and trash cans. I mean, this was all of the everything you loved about the Attitude Era mixed into one here in RMP. I mean, Gino, this is what we expected out of Gino. He is aggressive. He has that fiery attitude, and he will absolutely try and take what he feels he is owed. He felt that he was wronged by Nathan Estrada, who made an honest mistake. I will give him that. It's what happens sometimes. These things happen. Veteran tag teams have a way of making you off kilter. And that's what La Isla is right now. They're a well-oiled unit. I said that the other night. They are two people wrestling as one. So for these guys, it boiled over. Gino took it the wrong way, and this match was incredible. Nathan Estrada showed me so much in this match. Nathan Estrada showed me that you can beat him, you can try and break him, but you just can't do it. And this is the best match I have seen Nathan Estrada in his entirety in RMP. And Gino brought it too. Gino's a veteran. This is Gino's type of match, man. He is a tough guy. He's from the streets. And he really used every tool he had to his advantage. But Nathan Estrada tonight showed me that no matter what, he is the real deal. And I felt this for a while. And I think Nathan Estrada is going to be one of those guys you're going to see, Lucas, in the next few months. He's now put Gino to rest. Hopefully, I don't know if it's completely to rest, but I mean, this was a big win tonight for Nathan.
This was a big one. This was to me, this could be one of those launching points in his career, because not only did you kind of get a measure of revenge and seemingly squash this beef with Gino Rivera, but when you get a win in a wrestling ring against somebody the caliber of a Gino Rivera, that also does a ton of good for your career, because you now can have that in the record books that you got a W against a guy who's got championships all across the country. And people are going to look at that, whether it's here at Rocky Mountain Pro, which I think Danger Dean will have to look at and see, wow, this Nathan Estrada guy, he's got something. And also other places are going to see that this was a big win to do it on the stage of a Charged, our flagship show. That's big time for Nathan Estrada. So, yeah, kudos to him. And I think this is going to be the start of something big. As you said, yeah, Nathan Estrada's got something. I think he's got a nice little career to look forward to. I hope that we get to see more Nathan Estrada in some bigger matches, and this is good for him.
Remember that time Gino was supposed to wrestle Bruce and Drake showed up like the bear from the Revenant? And congrats on knowing the difference between libel and slander. Now to figure out the difference between your right hand and your left.
Well, I mean, miracles happen. We saw Preston walk again. That's a miracle. No neck brace, nothing. He healed quickly.
All right.
I
know you. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say something, but it had nothing to do with. Oh, I think I found it. Never mind. We'll do that Thursday. Apparently, you can start a Q&A and you can start a poll on YouTube. So I found it.
Oh,
But go ahead, continue.
Johnny's finding little tools and tricks on here.
he is.
This has all been a learning
No, I
process.
mean, Gino did everything he could tonight to try and put Nathan down. He put a plastic bag over his head, tried to suffocate him. I mean, that was the attempt. I mean, it looked like a Circle K bag at that point, too, and it was out of his luggage. So I don't know what Gino's doing, but he's very frustrated right now. They didn't win the tag titles. Gino is struggling a little bit here. I wonder what's next for Gino in Rocky Mountain Pro.
That's a good question. I think you're going to start seeing frustration boil over a little bit more, because he has told me personally that he wants a Rocky Mountain Pro Championship. He feels that that's the one thing that has eluded him through his career that he really wants, because he's had other titles in this state. He's held titles, so he wants Rocky Mountain Pro gold, because this is the most prestigious of the promotions in this region. So that's what he wants.
Definitely a target bag. He obviously aligned with Lord Mitchell Taylor. All right. Apparently that wasn't the only thing that boiled over, because at the end of the show, obviously there was supposed to be Sin Bodhi versus Curtis Cole, and that did not happen due to time constraints, which, it's fair. You have to have these